2026년 4월 21일 화요일 오전 2시 54분입니다. 강연TV를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 이번 시간은 구약성경 욥기 11장 1절부터 영어성경으로 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. Then answered Sobal the Amasai Icho and said, should not the multitude of waters be answered? And such a man full of talk be justified. Should the Isa make men hold their peace, and when to mock cast shall no man make thee ashamed. For thou hast said, my doctrine is poor, and I am clean in thine eyes. But that God would speak and open his lips against thee, and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is known, therefore that God exact of the rest than thine iniquity deserve song. Canst thou by searching find out God? Canst thou find out the Almighty upon perfection? It is on high as heaven. What canst thou do? Deeper than hell. What canst thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth, and broader than the sea. If he clove and shut up or gather together, then who can hide him? For he knows being man, he sees wickedness also. Will he not then consider it? For being man would be wise, though man be born like a wild as court. If thou prepare thine heart and stretch out thine hands toward him, if iniquity be in thine hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. Put in short thou lift up thy face without spot, yea, thou shalt be steadfast and shalt not fear, because thou shalt forget thy misery and remember it as waters that pass away, and thine age shall be clearer than the noonday. Thou shalt shine forth, thou shalt be as the morning. And thou shalt be secure, because there is hope. Yea, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. Also, the shelter lie down and none shall make the operator. Yea, many shall make a shoot unto thee. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. And Job answered and said, No doubt, but ye are the people, and wisdom shall die with you. But I have understanding as well as you. I am not inferior to you. Yea, who knows not such things as these? I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calls upon God, and he answers him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. He that is ready to sleep with his feet is as a lamp is placed in the thought of him that is at ease. The tabernacle of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God brings abundant tree. But ask no the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knows not in all these that the hand of the Lord has wrought this, in whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. Those not the ear try odors, and the mouth taste his meat. With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of is understanding. With him is wisdom and strength. He has counsel and understanding. Behold, he breaks down, and it cannot be built again. He shuts up a man, and there can be no opening. Behold, he withholds the waters, and they dry up. Also, he sends them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. He leads counselors away is spoiled, and makes those seas fools. He loses the bond of kings, and girdles their loins with a girdle. He led the princes away, spoiled and overzealous the mighty. He removed away the species of the trusty, and takes away the understanding of the ages. He pours contempt upon princes and weakened song. Weakened song. The strength of the mighty. He discovers deep things out of darkness and brings out to right the shadow of death. He increases the nations and destroys them. He enlarges the nations and eats them again. He takes away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth and causes them to wander in a wilderness where there is no way. They group in the dark without light, and he makes them to stagger like drunken men. Lo, mine eye has seen all this, mine ear has heard and understood it. What ye know, the same do I know. Also, I am not inferior unto you. Surely I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with God. But ye are for girls of lies, ye are all physicians of no value, or that ye would altogether hold your peace, and it should be your wisdom. Hear now my reasoning, and hearken to the pleadings of my lips. Will ye speak wicked before God, and take talk the fully for him? Will ye accept his person? Will ye contend for God? Is it good that he should search you out, or as one man mock another, do ye so mock him? He will surely approve you if ye do secretly accept persons. Shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread fall upon you? Your remembrance are like unto ashes, your bodies to bodies of clay. Holy your peace, let me alone, that I may speak, and let command me what will. Wherefore do I take my brush in my teeth, and put my life in my hand. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation. For an hypocrite shall not come before him. Hear the reason tree, my speech, and my declaration with your ears. Behold, now I have ordered my cause. I know that I shall be justified. Who is he that will plead with me? For now, if I hold my tongue, I shall give up the ghost. Only do not two things unto me, then will I not hide myself from thee. Withdraw thine hand far from me, and let not thy dread make me afraid. Then call thou, and I will answer, or let me speak, and answer thou me. How many are mine iniquities and sins make me to know my transgression and my sin. Wherefore hidest thou thy face, and holdest me for thine enemy. Wilt thou break a leaf tree driven to and pro, and wilt thou pursue the dry stubble? For thou lightest bitter things against me, and makest me to possess the iniquities of my youth. Thou put notice my feet also in the stocks, and lookest narrowly unto all my passes. Thou settest a print upon the hills above my feet. And he, as a rotten thing, consumes as a garment that is most eaten. A man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. He comes forth like a flower, and is cut down. He flees also as a shadow, and continues not. And dost thou open thine eyes upon such an one, and bringest me into judgment with thee? Who can bring cleansing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. For there is a hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again. And that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Though the root thereof wax old in doors, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet as through the scent of water it will bud and bring forth both like a printer, but man dies and wastes away. Yeah, man gives up the ghost and buries he. As others fail from the sea and the floods decays and dries up, so men rise down and lies not till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake nor be raised out of their sleep. 어디도 어디ist hide me in the grave, that 어디ist keep my secret until thy rest be fested, that 어디ist appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man die, shall he live again all the days of my appointed time? Will I wait till my chance come? Thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Thou wilt have a desire to the work of thine hands. For now, to numberless my steps, dost thou not watch over my sin? My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and thou seest of mine iniquity. And surely the Mount falling comes to naught, and the rock is removed out of his place. The waters wear the stones, though washed away the things which grow out of the dust of the earth, and though the straw is the hope of man. Thou prevailest forever against him, and he passes. Thou changest his countenance and sendest him away. His sons come to honor, and he knows it not, and they are brought to low, but he perceives it not of them. But his oppression upon him shall have pain, and his soul within him shall mourn. Then answered Elibas the Manite and said, should a wise man be in knowledge and fill his belly with the east window? Should he reason with a profitable talk, or with a speech song, where he can do no good? Yea, thou castest of fear and restrainest prayer before God. For thy mouth utters thy iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. Thine own mouth condemns thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. Art thou the first man that was born, or wast thou made before the hills? Hast thou heard the secret of God, and dost to restrain wisdom to thy shelter. What is that we know not what understand the star to which is not in us. With us are both the great leader and very aged man, much elder than thy father. Other consolations of God, small with thee, is there any secret thing with thee? Why dost thou in heart carry thee away, and what to thy eyes wink at that thou turnest the spirit against God, and lettest such words go out of thy mouth? What is man that he should be clean, and he which is born of a woman that he should be righteous? Behold, he put not no trust in his angel, yet the heavens are not clean in his sight. How much more above me in number and 50 is and filthy is man which drinks in equality like water. I will show thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare, which wise men have told from their fathers, and have not hid it, unto whom alone theirs was given, and no stranger passed among them. The wicked man travails with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound is in his ears, in prosperity to destroy all shall come unto him. He believes not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. He wanders abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knows that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to do better. For he stretches out his hand against God, and strengthens himself against the Almighty. He runs upon him, even on his neck, upon the sick bosses of his because he covers his face with his fatness, and makes collapse of fat on his planks, and he dwells in the straight cities, and in houses which no man inhabited, which are ready to become hipso. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance in continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection the order of upon the also. He shall not depart out of darkness, the flame shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. Let not him that is deceive the truth in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense. It shall be accomplished before his time, and his branch shall not be green. He shall shake up his own life, grave as the vine, and shall cast off his flower as the olive. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolated, and the fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepares deceit. Then Job answered and said, I have heard my such things miserable, comforters or shall be in words have an end, or what am bold so that do answer list answers. I also could speak as ye do, if your soul were in my soul's stead. I could heap up words against you, and shake mine head at you. But I would strengthen you with my mouth, and the moving of my lips should assuage your grief. Though I speak, my grief is not as we said, and though I forbear, what am I is the but now he has made me weary, thou hast made this writer or my company, and thou hast filled me with wrinkles, which is a witness against me, and my leanness rising up in me be also witness to my face. He tears me in his wrath, who hates me. He gnaws upon me with his teeth. Mine enemy sharpens his eyes upon me. They have gaped upon me with their mouth. They have smitten me upon the cheek. Reproachfully, they have gathered themselves together against me. God has delivered me to the ungodly and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, but but he has broken me asunder. He has also taken me by my neck and shaken me to pieces and set me up for his mark. His archers compass me round about. He cleaves my reins asunder and does not spare. He pours out my gall upon the ground. He breaks me with bridge upon bridge. He runs upon me like giant. I have shoes shackles upon my skin and defiled my horn in the dust. My face is foul with weeping, and my eyelids is the shadow of death, not for any injustice in mine hands. Also my prayer is poor. Also cover not though my brother, and let my cry have no place. Also now, behold, my witness is in heaven, and my record is on high. My friends scorn me, but mine eye pours out tears unto God. Oh, that one might plead for man with God, as a man pleads for his neighbor. When a few years come, then I shall go the way whence I shall not return. My breath is corrupt, my days are extinct, the graves are ready for me. There are not mockers with me, and those not mine eye continue in their provocation. Lay down now, put me in surety with thee. Who is he that will strike hands with me? For thou hast hid their heart from understanding, therefore shall thou not exalt them. He that speaks flattery to his friends, even the eyes of his children shall fail. He has made me also by word of the people, and for time I was as a bread. Mine eye also is dim by reason of sorrow, and all my members are as a shadow. A bright man shall be astonished at this, and the innocent shall stir up himself against the high hypocrite. The righteous also shall hold on his way, and he that has clean hands shall be stronger and stronger. But as for you all, do ye return and come now, for I cannot find one wise man among you. My days are past, my purposes are broken off, even the thoughts of my heart. They change the night into day. The light is short because of darkness. If I wait, the grave is my house. I have made my bed in the darkness. I have said to corruption, thou art my father, to the worm, thou art my mother and my sister. And where is now my hope? As for my hope, who shall see it? They shall go down to the bars of the pit when our rest together is in the dust. 욥기 17장 16절까지 읽어보았습니다. 뒤에 18장부터는 다음 시간에 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.